Hello everyone. Well, I've got another Goblin to look at today. Not one of those modern Goblins from Asda. No, this is a vintage-ish Goblin from the 1980s. This is a Goblin Roto, and it's a bit similar to a Dirt Devil Handy or a Hoover Brush Vac, or Black & Decker did a similar one. In fact, most of the major manufacturers did a similar mains powered cleaner like this with a revolving brush. And I saw this on eBay, quite cheap, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look at that. I always remember them. And so I thought, well, I'd buy one to show you on my channel. This is model 11401, 240 volts, 50 hertz. It's 180 watts. Goblin Limited, made in Switzerland of all places. So let's have a look. I haven't had a look at this properly. Arrived a few days ago. It has been used. So let's get it out. Don't think I've got the instructions with this. Oh no, I tell a lie. We do have, that's good. Oh, we've also got a couple of bags, very tiny bags, open-ended. I'll have to look to see if I can get any bags for this. They're double layered at least. Those would probably fit inside a Hoover Porter Power or Hoover Dustette. So 2 spare bags and the instruction manual. Quite a simple affair. Again, I don't know about belts. This does take a belt. A Dirt Devil belt might fit. A Hoover Brush Vac belt might fit. Ah, we've got a date for this. I thought it was an 80s machine. Date of purchase, the 20th of February 1986. 1986. So, yeah, it's in pretty good condition. It's quite hefty, I have to say. I don't think it's had much use. There's signs of a bit of dirt. The brushes are still pretty long. And look, a metal brush roll. And, oh, that belt. Looking at that belt, yeah, it's certainly narrower than the belt I was thinking of replacing it with. So, I'll have to have a look if I can buy a belt for this. Yeah, the motor's concealed. So this is, I'm assuming, well, it'll be a dirty fan cleaner. Does this come off? I won't force it. It looks, I thought that came off. It looks like it does. I expect it does. Yes. Let's have a check of the instruction book. Don't want to break anything before I've even switched it on. Oh, I think it does. It does lift up. Oh, there we go. So, ooh, very small opening there to access the belt. And there is a fan. I don't think we'll be able to see it, even if I turn it to the light. But there is a little fan behind there, plastic fan. So yeah, very similar setup to other cleaners of this type, of this ilk. Got a little on-off switch here. And as you can see, the dirt passes past the motor inside there and into the bag. And here we have the rating sticker. So it's Goblin Type 114A, 240 volts, 50 hertz, 180 watts, serial number 856813, made in Switzerland. It seems to have quite a long mains cable. Some do that. I'll have to rewire that plug again. They've made the mistake of not putting the outer cable under the cord grip. The cord grip isn't even screwed up properly, so I'll rewire the plug before plugging in, but that, I would say, is an age-appropriate plug for this cleaner. It's a Livia, it's made in China. Olivia made in China plug, 13 amp, but it's an earlier plug because it doesn't have the insulated live and neutral pins. So I'll give that a rewire. The wire it's a dark brown, not black, but it feels, you know, it feels a good quality wire, but it's quite a hefty beast. But made in Switzerland, not China. Switzerland, can you believe it? Not known for their vacuums. They might be known for their watches and chocolates, but... So the bag, it's very like a dustette type fitting. The dustette's at used bags anyway. You've got the rubber band, the rubber ring to secure the bag. It's in nice condition, at least they haven't sent me a load of dirt. And then of course you've got the outer cloth bag. Now is that inside out? Oh no. Wonder why it's got that little loop. Wonder what that's for. So that goes in there. I assume that bag's correct around the right way. And there is a little, there's a little release button here on the side. So let's put the bag in. Is that in? It's not. I'm assuming I'm going to hear a click. Are you going to click in place? No. Didn't click, but it is in place. Okay then, folks. Okay. Okie dokie, piggy-me-pokey. Oh, look at that bag. Looks like it's... That's odd. I don't know if the camera picks that up. It looks like it's embedded with hairs. Can you see that, folks? Very odd. Right. I'll just get this plug rewired, and then we'll plug in this Goblin Roto and see if it works. Okie dokie. Well, I've wired up the plug correctly. Not sure which is on and which is off. So we'll plug in the Goblin Roto. Switch on at the wall. It might turn on. It doesn't. Shall I risk it? I'll risk it. Oh dear. That stinks of burning. Oh crikey. Oh no, I don't think that's belt. No, I don't think that's burning rubber. I think that's burning motor. That doesn't sound well. It sounds okay. Give it. I can't smell. Let's turn it on with the bag off. I shouldn't hold it. I was sniffing it. Shouldn't hold it near my face when it... Oh yeah. It's a bit smelly. I'm going to risk putting some dirt down anyway onto this footstool. See the agitation. I think it'll have a bit of agitation. It sounds like it has some agitation. Is that on? No. I don't know whether it's easier to put... No, I think you do put the inner bag in first. Is that in? So it might be a special way. Oh, there we go. That's clicked in. That's better. Ah, right. I think that's it. Let's have a look at the rotating brush. Well, there you have it. That's the Goblin Roto. Quite a noisy but fairly effective handheld cleaner from the 1980s. I was having a look through some old Argos catalogues to see if I could find it. I couldn't find it on the Argos catalogues I looked at, but I think this would have sold for around £30, something like that. It would have been possibly a bit cheaper than the Dirt Devil, maybe a bit cheaper than the Hoover Brush Vac as well. But it's very unusual to have a vacuum cleaner made in Switzerland, especially a Goblin made in Switzerland. Obviously, this was made by somebody else for Goblin, and they just put the Goblin name on it. I've seen this in a different colour under another brand as well. So it's clearly not a true Goblin, but it certainly gobbles up the dirt. If you've any comments or questions about the Goblin Roto, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon for the next video. Bye for now.